when you have more load, you earn more money.
Not if I'm doing it on a per load basis.
Hi, Lawrence, nice to meet you.
Daniel, everywhere I go, I tend to ask people a lot of questions, but I feel like I know a little bit about Epsilon because I've always worked with Epsilons, I've always bought Epsilons, but hopefully you can tell me about the Gen 3.
Yes.
And what's different. So do you mind if I get up there?
Not at all.
Right, max weight, 150 kilos, I think I'll be all right. There.
Ah, that should be fine.
Yeah, I lost a couple of pounds, so I'll be all right. Okay.
I will join you up here. It's a beauty, huh?
Yeah, when I look at it like this, from doing maintenance on cranes we have, it looks familiar but slightly different. So tell me, what is new on the Gen 3?
Yes, as you are right, this is the Generation 3, the latest development out of the design department of Palfinger Epsilon. We completely redesigned the whole steel structure.
Okay.
With this, we were able to gain additional outreach. With this crane now you have nearly 11 meters of outreach, 10.9 meters, that's really a lot.
Okay.
Additionally to the whole steel, we were able to reduce the weight because we saved some weight on special parts where we didn't need it. There are two additional developments when it comes to steel structure. First of all is central greasing system included into the crane.
Yes.
Yes. So what we did is, we say when we rethink the whole crane, we want to make sure that inside of the boom, it is possible to route all the greasing channels to make sure that they cannot get damaged.
Oh, wow. And you're saying that it's actually lighter?
Yes. The more you reduce the weight of the crane, the more you can load on your chassis.
Yeah.
And when you have more load, you earn more money.
Not if I'm doing it on a per load basis.
Daniel, what do you think about the seat?
I mean, I love the seat. I mean, once again, I'm used to having to stand up on a platform.
I know.
You know, you stand up on a platform and you're turning your head, and sometimes if you can't see, you're taking hand signals and you're going over the cab. But to sit here and to be able to spin around, it feels a lot like being in a machine in a 360 excavator.
It is.
Yeah.
It is absolutely, because we took actually a lot of benefits or a lot of comfort benefits from an excavator here down up to the top seat. You have a suspension seat if you want to try it. Yes, it's suspension, so actually it helps a lot.
Yeah. But what about the actual power of the crane? This is hydraulic. What about an completely electrified crane? How far are we from that?
The crane itself always had, like blood in the body, has hydraulics in the pipes. Okay. For sure. Okay. The question is how you engine the pump.
Ah.
And this is done with electric PTOs. There are a lot of things going on there. Mm-hmm. But in the end of the day, there's just working a standard pump which is flushing the oil still through the crane. One of the latest developments, I would say, is we are the first in our class who are able to offer a system like smart control on our timber and recycling cranes.
Oh, wow.
That is absolutely new in the industry.
Okay.
How do we realize that? We know in every moment where the crane tip is.
Yeah.
How do we realize it? We have sensors, if you want, all over the crane.
Yeah.
They are internally, they are protected and easy to maintain. And we believe the future, in times where you don't get any operators for your business and where it's really hard to find them, is to make the life of these operators as easy as possible. And this is done with a smart control solution, for example.
Okay, so smart control will roll out to these systems as well, moving towards being autonomous.
Yeah, of course, the vision is big. I absolutely agree.
So then I'll be out of a job, basically.
No, of course not. Of course not. Never. But your job will be as easy as possible.